last months, there has been very much emphasis given to exactly how to get into oneness, to leave the duality behind that has always given us opposition. What exactly needed to be done? And many a time the question has arisen, how exactly does Belvaspata fit into this? Belvaspata, for instance, works with light and it works with frequency. But light and frequency only exist in the realities that represent the known and the unknown. Beyond it lies the unknowable, that place where no opposites exist. For whatever is an opposite is an individuation, a sub-created reality of separation. We find that tension is required to maintain form. The tension of opposites keeps form static, whereas in truth form and formlessness are one, and there is no difference between them, and everything is continually, fluidly forming and reforming. The tool of Belvaspata is enormously helpful, and especially with the information to come that allows us to bring those parts of ourselves that through trauma, unresolved insights that did not heal themselves, emotional shock that have been left behind. For instance, breast cancer. In women, you will mostly find that there it is predominantly in the right breast where it either is or begins, and not everybody, of course, but that is mostly the case. Well, that is the place where if a man is unfaithful to a woman or a partner is unfaithful to a woman, where she internalizes the shock of finding that out. And the treachery of women finding men in other relationships that they did not disclose or discuss prior to entering is usually in that breast, and what it does is it causes it to be left behind as the body changes, as it moves on to other levels of life. So when a breast like that has been left behind, it is not present for itself. And as we have seen from the Belvaspata sigils, lack of presence is what causes cancer. So we have to take a look this day at exactly how Belvaspata is helpful in, first of all, bringing the body into an integrated whole where it altogether functions in the present moment, being fully present for itself. And then how it assists us to move into that state we call the state of no duality, the state of no opposites. Oneness is what we've called it. It's not a very good word because one is the opposite of many. However, a place that transcends this. It is something that I entered in September the 24th, 2011, and life changed forever. So now we are in a position where we can receive this modality that allows this integration to take place, because the rule of thumb in the cosmic scheme of things is that in existence, that which is resisted, left behind, not expressed, unaccepted, rejected within ourselves and often within others as we see it in them, that must first be resolved. You put your house in order, that's when you move out. And this is about to happen to many of the Belvaspata practitioners. When you go into oneness, healing others as your job, as your avocation, as your vocation is very different. There is just the awareness of the oneness and the slight intention that the sigils will provide. So the twofold purpose of Belvaspata is that, yes, it's one of those things you can take it with you. Secondly, it is that the Belvaspata assists us to put our house in order. Technologies exist worldwide that allow a great deal of interference in the form of black light programming, which is just another word for mind control, and black frequency program, which is another way of saying that they control your emotions. Technologies have been put in place to target populations. It is for this reason, for example, that we have given you the Belvaspata sound healing programs, because the sound healing, as well as the light elixirs and sound elixirs, help you to dissolve outside programming that you have taken as your own, and allow you at the same time to just go to the next level then. And the next level never ends. But once you transition out of the matrix, the rapture and the bliss and the way that life becomes a journey of instant miracles, the incredible heightened awareness of the moment while seeing the big scheme of things, the complete contentment can be yours. And from then on, there's no price to pay for being more. Thus, Belvaspata helps put our house in order, and even after we leave the house, we can take it with us.